The Pro-Victims Foundation, a Swiss organization, and a local organization, Gramium, in representation of one expert, social scientist, Benjamin O'Brien, they have implemented a project near Ayurmalai in Karur district. It's called the Ayurmalai Watershed Project. This project is typically a micro watershed project. This can be replicated elsewhere. Dasul Naikkanur is a hamlet which is only a couple of the Nayakars are living there. There are around 200 families living in this particular area. So surrounding villages like Kanakaplayur, Kakayambatti, Vilkalpatti are some of the neighborhoods. These all the 4 villages, they have the common land called Dasul Naikkanur Tittu. These Dasul Naikkanur Tittu people, they live in a very, very simple life. They are very, very poor. They have land. The lands are completely shallow. Now and then the rain erodes the topsoil. Even the fertile soil completely eroded. You see the only quartz and stones there. And the entire team of the Gramium and Benjamin, they had taken up a project, participatory rural appraisal, and getting to know what happened in the past. Try to revive the fertility of the land and also have water, soil conservation measures. This is an excellent opportunity for the village people to have the land reclamation and also to save the water in the ground itself. The village committee, they met in a very different purpose, and they took a decision that they will contribute free labor for the construction of the watershed and also take up soil conservation measures. For that, they have adopted a technique of organic farming. They had a social mapping of the area. They were also recollecting all the drought conditions of the area. So the village people, of course, they were very, very unhappy in the beginning. They did not know what to do about it. After having a discussion, they made a point to make the running water walk concept. So the Gramium team is able to explain properly about watershed concept. So the people were very much interested and participated. With the financial support of the Pro-Victims, they constructed several check dams, circulation tanks, and which takes water of the rain. And also see the drought conditions, the land becomes completely dry and not in use. When it rains, the rainwater erodes all the topsoil, making the land completely not fit for the cultivation. Some areas are good, they cultivate various crops, but some areas are not good. People, they don't have enough work, they go for alternative work, they go for hunting, they make rope making, which was not giving a full amount of the income for the family. So they finally thought to come together and reclaim the land, what is available in the area, particularly making contour trenches, contour bunding, check dams, gully plugging, and other activities. They knew from the participatory appraisal that when it rains, the water should get stored, get recharged in the open wells, and also in the ground. It should not give opportunity for soil erosion as well as the evaporation. So the tanks made, the check dams or the gully plugging, all those areas had a green coverage. The village people also got labor for their work. That gives an employment for the opportunity for the village people. That's one good thing happened. And the village people also came to know about the gully plugging techniques and also water management techniques like the check dam construction. They allowed the green coverage in the check dams, not allowing the evaporation. The evaporation was controlled to 15%. It is the people, after having worked more than 3 years, now we can see completely different landscape. The area is green. They have trees. They have shadow trees, mango trees, and also other orchard trees. These orchard trees are carbon reduction trees. The people are very cleverly planted the trees which are not giving more carbon dioxide, which absorbs the carbon dioxide. That is a very excellent opportunity. The people having the total control over the entire area, not allowing the open grazing. That's the reason why they have the green coverage, and the orchard also gives a better yield. So this is a opportunity for any other government agency or any other NGO to follow this project as a replication effect. An excellent way is to make the conjunctive use of water. In even the dry area, they use the drip irrigation system used for the onion cultivation, and also other even for rice. Soil injectors have been used. Drip irrigation for pot irrigation have been used for efficient use of the less water for more production. The rainwater has been completely saved in the land itself. Almost 75% of the water is saved in the land, the check dam, gully floods, and the percussion tank, and also recharge in the open wells. And the wells, when the water comes from the main stream, it goes straight to the check dam. And once check dam gets filled in, it goes to the next check dam. So there are several check dams that are constructed, and these check dams doesn't allow water going to the other open tanks or streams. So this is the way they made running water work. The open wells, which are empty for years, now they get recharged. And the village people, they were able to use the organic farming system to use less water for irrigation purposes. And they also introduced the lift irrigation system with the pipes. And the lift irrigation system was very useful for cultivation of some paddy and vegetables and all. The minimum paddy was cultivated for their own use, and more vegetables have been used. People are able to produce much better nutritious food, and people are using the water very judiciously for the entire community. It's not one community, it's for all the 4 villages. Rasulnagar city has got 4 villages, all 4 villages getting benefit out of this land. And people have got a tendency of growing the drought-prone plantation. They also go for the dry plowing, and also having groundnut cultivation with less water. So the onion cultivation is another activity which should also be done with less water. So then sweet potatoes, this is more starch content, carbohydrate item, which replaces the rice, and they cultivate and also they consume with less cost. So this a different way of life has been completely followed by the people, and the entire fence they have made like a soil barrier, the social fiber. The binder is used as fiber as well as also soil binding work. So the entire watershed area has got various trees. It has got the soil holding capacity. The watershed check dams also, they have got a capacity to not to allow water to get into the other lands. Even dry land area, they allow some areas for cattle rearing also. Some areas which are completely not even fit for the cultivation, they have gone for the woodlot. So woodlot attracts birds, and there is also special area for grazing. The cattle population is also maintained very well, like cows, sheep and goats being maintained, but they are not grazing in open air. They just they have grazing in the area where it is being earmarked for grazing purpose only. This is a very good system, eco-balance system for birds and also for cattle and also for the remaining people also. So which gives an opportunity to have a more cattle, and that makes the manure, and that manure is used for organic farming. Like bamboo cultivation is one such cultivation. It gives more money and also used as a timber value for their own purposes, for roofing and also for using the floor and various aspects of it. So bamboo has been planted in an area where it has been very useful for the community. Likewise, the fruit cultivation has been taken up, more of fruit work, and also this area is very, very useful for having a total green coverage. Having green coverage, the groundwater is not evaporating and is being retained in the area itself. This is a good thing about the watershed project of the Gramium and Pro-Victims joint venture program. So this can be seen as a model by many, many people. Most people speak about the macro watershed, which is about 2,000, 3,000 hectares of land. Whereas we are speaking about 800 hectares of land, which is very useful, directly useful for the local community. And the people are able to take it up various activities, based on the availability of the water, and also improving the quality of the soil there. Simultaneously, the quality of life of the people has improved. Children are going to school. They have a better housing. They also have the women. They have come up as a self-help group, and they try to save money. It's not only credit and thrift system, but also a social development. And also they send the children first time, the first generation to go to school. And the children are, it's a very first generation going to school. Literacy level is getting better and better. And people have their own basic amenities at the villages. And what they did not have anything 3 years back, now they are able to have the hygiene practices, and they have the food habits, better food habits, better traditional maintenance, and also the values for the trees. And they maintain the cleanliness of the village, and people are happy. So they express their own gratitude for God for giving such an opportunity. So the people maintain their own tradition and culture in these villages. Yeah, the excellent thing is that women are given more empowerment in this area. The men and women together, they sing and dance. It's almost empowerment of women, which happens very natural way. They don't have a separate. It's always dancing together and living in a very good atmosphere, giving children a more natural way of playing and going to school. Even the rural life has been maintained. The house has been kept clean, and transportation, people maintain their own traditions, and also the significant improvement. Although yellow things are been improvement, all the blue things are not in the previous areas. Now you can see the entire village becomes much better quality, and the area which is a complete fallow and with now it's much better quality, and people start cultivating their own land, the better quality of food, and following the different techniques, and their own techniques, area techniques has been revived. So this revival makes people not to migrate to the urban areas, and also make the people to live, particularly more production, and tobacco, other tubers have been produced in the local areas, and this food has been used for various purposes. The cattle population is very much there, and which gives a good milk for the area, and also sell the milk. Whenever they have a rain these days, they are able to save the water in the watershed itself. That means when they save the water in the watershed, they get the water going to the well for the other use, for agriculture use, and also the people express their own belief. What happened?
வாரிகளுங்களால் அணை கட்டி இதோ ஒரு அளவு தண்ணி வந்து கேணிகள் இருந்து விவசாயம் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு நல்ல முறையில் இருக்கிறோங்க சார்.
ஒரு 100 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்பாக ஆங்கிலேயர் காலத்தில் குளங்கள் வெட்டப்பட்டு அந்த குளங்கள் அப்படியே பாழடைந்து சிதைந்து கிடைக்கின்ற நிலையை நாம் பார்க்கின்றோம். அப்படிப்பட்ட குளங்களை இப்பொழுது தூர்வாரி செம்மை செய்து மழை காலங்களிலே பெய்யக்கூடிய மழை நீரை தேக்கி வைத்து அந்த தேக்கி வைத்த நீர் பக்கத்திலே உள்ள கிணறுகளுக்கு மறுசுழற்சி முறையில் செல்வதால் கிணறுகளுக்கு தண்ணீர் நீர்மட்டம் உயர்ந்து தற்பொழுது விவசாயம் சிறப்பாக செயல்பட்டுக் கொண்டிருக்கின்றது.
So the entire process is something like, watershed. It's from nothing to having a better way of life. And people, of course, they follow their own traditions. It's good to retain our own tradition and culture and also have the lifestyle better. Of course, the people have got better transportation facilities and people use all the modern equipment. Still, they maintain their own culture and tradition and particularly giving optimum local job opportunities. What they were just a hunter or doing their work, now they take it, fine, they still continue their own culture and they go for hunting and also go for, not just go have their own fun. And their village has been completely have trees which has been completely covered with shadow, and houses have been well constructed and also well being used. The community center is well maintained, and as an integrated part of it, they have a Pakka road coming to the village. It is the children and the mothers are all been happy living a social conscience and a very natural way of living in the particular area. So this can be seen as a model. Gramyam is a model here. So people can always go and see this project and have application effect. And also the micro watershed, what an impact it has created. So tomatoes are being cultivated and people also share their views, and when they work periodically they also get employment opportunities. They also influence the government to invest money for a drip irrigation system, and they have a convergence of various schemes brought to the village. What we have seen 3 years back or 4 years back was completely a shallow and also with the quartz stones. Now we can see a completely different type of the atmosphere in the particular area. So it gives a better soil and water conservation measures. The dairy in the particular area is also good, and people go to school not only in the particular village, also going to the neighboring areas with the better amenities happening in the area. So
ஊரு ரொம்ப தரிசிக்காடு, ரொம்ப பொட்டாங்காடு, ஒன்னு ஊர் இருக்கிற அட்ராசி கூட தெரியாத பிடிச்சி ரொம்ப நிலைமை மாதிரி கிடந்தது. அதுல இருந்து மேல மழை மாதிரி பெஞ்சா தண்ணி வேஸ்ட் தன்னால வெளியில் போய்கிட்டே இருக்கேன். இப்ப அதை நாங்க மோர்தல் பண்ணி தண்ணி எல்லாம் ஒரு சேக்கம் பண்ணி மீண்டும் காய கண்ணி பல வகையான பொருள்கள் எல்லாம் உபயோகப்படுத்திக்கிட்டு இப்ப எங்க ஊர் நல்லா பசுமையா நல்லா மரலாம் வாழ்ந்துகிட்டு இருக்கிறேன்.
The village people express their own experiences, and also Gramyam also plans to have a total documentation giving all minute details, technical details for every stage, and try to bring out a good documentation in very shortly. So this is the way in which the watershed of Ayarmalai, the Zaatulakano, has been implemented. Still they use the traditional way, not getting into the latest technology. Still they are able to raise some rice, basic rice, and good vegetation, and people's happy life, more of using the walking track and having a good orchard in the area, and also having a better life. This is an effort of the community and also the local NGO to have a life with nature. So they never forget celebrating their own functions. They have their own culture retained. The tribal community and also the neighboring community, they come together once a year and share their happiness and their own pleasure.